Hello, everybody. Today is uh, Thursday, right? April 25th, 2024. And here I am in beautiful Cedar Grove, New Jersey, out in the courtyard again. It's a little chilly. I don't have a jacket on. But I just wanted to jump on. It's 11:02 in the morning. It's still kind of early. Um, I had my breakfast already. That's one thing here is, hey, how are, how are you, Johnny? The first one to jump on. How you been, buddy? Let me see. Today is the. Let me guess. All right. Let me think back now. I came here the 14th, right? The 14th. So it's going to be 2 weeks this Sunday that I'm here. And I got to tell you something. That they're really. I'm in Cedar Grove, New Jersey. I won't give the location, but it's a beautiful place here. And I am weak. I am on oxygen, but I don't think I'll be on that very much longer. They put me into physical therapy every day. I mean, it is a brutal physical therapy they put me through. I never worked so hard in my life. But, my spirits are good. I mean, but I'm bored because I'm used to, working and doing things and having a schedule. And here, when you're in rehab, there's only so much you can do. Uh, well, what happened, Gianni, was I one night a couple of weeks ago, I was having like these flutters in my chest in the middle of the night, and it just didn't feel right. I never had this feeling before. It was like butterfly flutters, and then the next day I went to work, and I just didn't feel good. So I went to go see my friend who was a chiropractor because he was I had an appointment for him to adjust me, and he took a look at me and he said, "Lay down on the table." He says, "I want to check your heart for a minute." I said, "All right." So I laid down on the table. So he listened to my heart. He listened to my heart, and after he got done listening to my heart, he goes, "I want you to go and admit yourself in the hospital right now." I said, "Why?" He goes, "Yeah, I want you to go to admit yourself in the hospital right now." I said, "You're kidding me." He goes, "No." He goes, "Your heart rate is 150." I said, "What does that mean?" He goes, "Well, normally it's supposed to be like, I don't know, like 100 or less than that." So I went to the emergency room. I drove there, and they listened to my heart, and they said, "We have to admit you." And the windup is that they found out I have arterial fibrillation. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, and an increased heart rate. And so they admitted me. They kept me. They kept me there. So they did a kinds of tests and blood work and chest leaky. I couldn't breathe because of the fluid, and all these things happen all at once. You know what I'm saying? And so they kept me in there, and I don't need surgery to correct the valve. Isn't that something they can do through medication now? But I still have a hard time breathing. As you can see, my throat is hoarse from the oxygen. Edwin, how are you, buddy? Good to see you, Edwin. I'm doing a show, Edwin. I'm doing a show. But that's the story. Uh, so I was in the hospital for 9 days, and as a result of that, when you're in the hospital bed for a day, that's equivalent to 3 days. I didn't know that. So I was in bed for 9 days. So that's the equivalent of almost a month, 27 days. And I couldn't walk, of course, and I got weak. That's what happens to your leg muscles. So now I'm, here to gain my strength and everything. But I got to tell you something. Uh, they've taken really, really good care of me here. The food is not so great. Oh my God, the food is horrible. But everything, other than that. But the point that I want to try to make is that here is a perfect example of trying to remain positive when it concerns your health and everything hits you all at once, because one day you're fine and the next day all hell breaks loose. And that is a part of life that I just, really realized, is that I'm fine one day and the next day I'm not. So it's really hard to, and we all talk about being positive, right? Hi, Adam. How are you, buddy? We all talk about being positive on our shows. And here's one example where it's really, really difficult to stay positive when you have a few things wrong with your health. But it's better to be positive than a negative. It really is. I mean, uh, I guess that's really, really the best way to be, really. You know. So, like I said, we all profess positivity, 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 but when you get hit in the ass or in the stomach with a couple of things out of the blue, uh, you know, it's hard to keep that mind frame, but you have to. You really have to. It's a little work. It's a little work. Hello, TT. How are you, hon? Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, TT. Thank you. And I want to thank everybody for all the well wishes that they put on my short little video that I did a couple of days ago. I think it was Saturday. I want to thank everybody for for the comments. And yeah, I mean, prayer. Believe it or not, I believe in the power of prayer. I really do. That read the word. But anyway, prayer is very powerful. I mean, it's a very powerful thing. We believe in God and praying, and miracles do happen. It's unfortunate that this happened at a time when it's never when something like this happens, it's never a good time. It's never a good time. Let's put it that way. When people get sick, it's never a good time. You know, you just hope for the best and that they get well. You know, there's a lot of people here that are a lot sicker than I am. Let me tell you something. I've seen some cases here that, geez, I really feel bad for these people. But, um, but I appreciate that, Edwin. And Edwin, thank you very much for doing that mask for me. I really appreciate that. But like I said, going back to what I said, how we always profess positivity, right? Now, this is a different form of positivity, right? This is a health form of positivity. Uh, so, I mean, we all have the right idea. I mean, when we say that, I mean, all our shows are positive. We don't have any problem with our shows. But I have to tell you, it's tough. It's tough, and it's worrisome at times. We have a lot of helicopters going overhead here. I don't know why. Maybe it's spying. It's spying. But anyway, it's getting a little chilly out here. I don't have a jacket on, and I think I showed you the courtyard. Look, I want to show you how peaceful it is. I'm the only one out here. Look at this. Now there's a cherry blossom tree right there, and right there, straight ahead, is a waterfall, which is not on right now. And there is a little gazebo right there that you can hang out at. And they usually lock this place up probably about 9 o'clock at night, but you can come out here all day long and just hang out. It's very peaceful and calm. And when they have the waterfall on, I'll go down to the waterfall and just listen to the waterfall, the water falling. I'm not used to Believe me, I'm used to working. So this has changed my life temporarily because the doctor said he does not want me to work. What am I going to do? Can't go against the doctor's. Hey, Mikey, how are you? I can't go against the doctor's wishes. He goes, Ralph, no, you can't work right now. Because I said, the doc, I want to go back to work. He goes, no, you can't work right now. You got to wait a while. I said, wait a while? I said, yeah, you got to wait a while. Because I'm not used to hanging around. I'm always used to doing something. I will. Thursday. I've been missing so many shows. Tuesday night trivia. I heard it was a really good show, but I've been missing. I'm doing a live show. Don't say anything. Don't talk. Don't say anything. That's Ben. Ben is a Ben is a resident here, and I'm telling him not to
Chief
talk.
resident,
Yeah, chief.
brain surgery.
Oh my God! Listen, at least I'm laughing. That's the most important thing. All right, guys. Stay well. It was good seeing all you.